Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to McAtee's Entertainment. I'm your host as always, Adam McGahee. We continue today in our series of videos breaking down the wild, colorful, and rather pathetic characters of the highly anticipated new DC movie, The Suicide Squad, from director James Gunn, coming to HBO Max and movie theaters this summer. In our last video, we covered the bizarre yet interesting character TDK, also known as Arm Fall Off Boy, portrayed by adored actor Nathan Fillion. This time around, we'll be taking a look at the peculiar and colorful character of Polka Dot Man, portrayed by actor David Dastmalchian. Unlike the other characters we have covered so far, Polka Dot Man has gotten quite a bit of screen time in the latest trailers, and definitely seems to be front and center on the current promotional material. While Gunn has said on numerous occasions not to get attached to any of the characters you see on screen, the promotional material leads me to think that Polka Dot Man may be more of an important character than some of the other squad members we have covered so far, and thus may live longer and may potentially survive the entire duration of the film's plot. Nevertheless, let's get on with the origin of yet another deep-cut DC villain, Polka Dot Man. Who is he? Polka Dot Man, whose real name is Abner Krill, is a Batman villain from the early days of DC Comics who made his first appearance back in Detective Comics number 300. Once Batman was early into his career as the Dark Knight, Krill wanted to make a name for himself in the criminal underworld and thus started committing crimes in order to attract Batman's attention and ultimately defeat him. He then donned a colorful polka dot costume where he and his henchmen broke into a cleaning company and attempted to open a safe. Batman and Robin soon arrived on the scene to stop the criminal, where he revealed there was more to his costume than met the eye. Krill then displayed that each multicolored polka dot on the costume served a different function. He did this by throwing a dot that turned into a buzzsaw right at the superheroes. He then threw another dot that turned into a man-sized saucer that allowed him to escape. However, Batman and Robin used their detective skills and the use of a pet leopard to track Krill down, where Batman knocked him out with one good punch to the jaw. After spending some time in prison, Krill gave up his life of crime and tried to live a normal life. However, he fell hard on financial times and could not pay his bills and decided to don the polka dots once again. However, instead of using his traditional polka dot weapons, he thought he'd keep things simple this time around and use a good old-fashioned baseball bat. He attempted to rob a jewelry store, where he was then thwarted by Gotham Police Detective Harvey Bullock and a fellow officer. Krill tried to attack the men, but Bullock grabbed the bat and proceeded to beat the polka dots right off Polka Dot Man with it. Krill would later show up again during the events of Final Crisis, where he then joined a gang of other villains led by Immortus. On one of their missions, Polka Dot Man was sent to capture the human Flame. However, the mission did not go according to plan when the Flame ignited a gas line beneath the streets, causing a manhole to crush Polka Dot Man's skull. And that is a brief history of the character of Polka Dot Man in the DC universe. As mentioned before, it seems the character may have an important role in the film, and I'm very curious to see how his powers will be utilized. I'm also hoping for at least a line from him referencing a run-in with Batman. Ben Affleck's Batman is so serious and dark, and to canonize him actually encountering a villain like this would be absolutely incredible. Now, did you know this about Polka Dot Man? Was there something I missed? What other DC characters would you like to see us cover? Sound off in the comments. Also be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon to be notified of all of our latest videos. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are awesome and loved, God bless, and I will see you in the next one.